Hello.
Oh.
Hello out there to all you spooky ghouls and sexy harambes. Welcome. What's in your mouth? What are you doing?
It's cough drop.
Dude,
Um,
you can't do that.
okay, dog.
Come on. Dude, come on.
Hold on, dog.
Get the fuck.
Is Adobe Audition on?
Yes, dude, it's been running. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude, come on now.
Okay, my man. Let's do this.
Welcome, all you spooky fiends and sexy harambes, to a night unlike any other. Allow me to welcome you to the Video Birds Halloween Special 2016.
We thank you all for joining us.
Thank you all for joining us, spooky gentlemen and spooky ladies.
I'd like you to forgive my voice because it's been hurting, my man. It's that time of year, dog. It's that time of year.
Right. Whatever.
Do you guys like pumpkins?
Yeah, that's what we don't talk about enough here in the show. We don't talk about pumpkins enough.
Yeah.
You know, the higher ups up at VO Birds Incorporated were telling us the other day, we don't talk about pumpkins enough. So let's talk about pumpkins more. What the fuck are you talking about, Sam?
When did pumpkins become the mascot for Halloween?
Well, it's a tradition. I'm sure it has something rooted in. Oh yeah, they chase away spirits, don't they?
Do they?
I mean, they don't.
Well, like, was that the legend?
Yes, that was a legend.
Huh. Dog.
Because, you know, ghosts are real.
Well, yeah. Now, this guy doesn't believe in ghosts. I personally believe in ghosts.
Because it's fun?
Not just because it's fun, because my family's had personal experiences with them.
Fuck, why isn't it working? I hate everything. What the fuck?
Dog.
What?
It's all these ghosts messing with the computer.
That's exactly right. You know what? That's exactly what it is. There's nothing else it could be because it's definitely ghosts. You fucking idiot.
This guy, he's very judgmental about people who believe in ghosts.
I'm not being judgmental.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not saying you're stupid or anything. I'm just saying you are stupid. Other people can believe in ghosts all they want. I don't care. I'm not bullying anyone.
I don't know. I think you do. Every time you're like, well, it's highly illogical to believe in ghosts. I mean, like,
I never said it's highly illogical.
Where?
Because I'm not fucking...
I was telling him yesterday, there's no evidence to support that there aren't ghosts.
Jesus Christ. That's not how proof works.
I know there's no proof on the other end either, but it's still...
So it doesn't matter, so shut up.
So you can't make a claim this isn't real.
Yeah, but you can't claim it is real.
I can't, but I can believe. Just like you can believe they aren't real.
Your argument is dog shit.
It's not.
It's absolute
Since there's no evidence on either end.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
This guy's very boring. He's very boring.
Boring?
You're very boring.
Boring?
It's highly illogical.
Why is there shit on my keyboard?
And he's very anal, too.
Look, okay? I deserve a little bit of anal from time to time. What?
Excuse me?
Fucking shit. I want to do this.
Why isn't it recording, dude?
You know what? If I knew why, I would have fixed it by now.
You see what I'm talking about? Anal, anal, anal.
It's all anal all the time for me.
It's not fun.
All anal all the time. Welcome to the anal channel. Sam, I'm seriously going to string you up by your own intestines and drag you behind your brand new Ford Fiesta.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah. That's just a terrible way to get a present.
Yeah.
To tell you that you're going to be murdered by... Can we do something else?
What you want to talk about? I mean...
Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and do the spooky, scary stories.
Yeah.
Let's do that. All right.
Okay. You want me to start? This is a story that actually happened to my mom.
Fucking Christ, I wasn't talking about real stories, but okay, sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Tell us about this thing that happened to your mom.
Okay, so when my mom was like 14, her and her sisters were like, hey, hey, look, we got a Ouija board here. Like, let's play with it, because their mom just brought
Let's
it to
stick
them.
with this. Was this in, by the way? Because I know that your mom's moved around a lot.
No, I think this was in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
I think she lived in Ohio, moved to California, then moved to Texas, then moved back to Ohio. But I mean, what brought her back to Ohio is my question. That's my
What
question.
brought her to fucking Tennessee?
That's different. That's a completely different story. Okay,
whatever.
But yeah, so they were just playing around with the Ouija board,
As you do.
and my mom was like, "This is so stupid. This isn't." Do you hear that screaming?
Yeah, I hear the screaming.
That's pretty
That'll
thematic.
set the tone.
Yeah, definitely. So she's playing with the Ouija board, and she's like, okay, let's see if this thing works. And they're like, no, I swear it really works. And she was like, okay, so where is my mitten that I can't find? Like, my orange mitten. And it was like,
What? Why did she lose an orange mitten?
she was just been looking for, she had one glove and it didn't finish the whole thing.
Okay.
And it was like, it's in your closet behind the coat on the top shelf.
So, no, wait.
and
A
then
Ouija board spells out one letter at a time. So it goes, it, I-T,
Yeah. Or so,
I-S,
now,
I-N,
no, I'm just
U, Y-O-U-R, closet on the top
no, pretty much.
shelf.
I'm serious.
Fucking Christ.
This actually happened. And you can't say it didn't, because
Ghosts are that articulate.
these people. I mean, well, obviously, maybe it wasn't like that spelled out, but it was probably like closet, top shelf.
You can't prove that it wasn't that spelled out. So it probably. I'm just gonna believe it was.
Well, here's the thing. It actually happened. Like I can't. It happened. It's in her brain. That sequence of events happened, and then she went to her closet.
But come on.
She moved the coat out of the way, found the mitten, right there. The mitten was just chilling right there.
Yeah, so one of her other friends was fucking with her, hid her mitten a week ago, and they're like, okay, fine, I'll tell you where her mitten is. Fine, I'll just move the
No,
eyepiece
they would have
thing.
that would have came out. That people would have told her. Everyone was freaked out. They actually, ever since then, they burned the Ouija board because it freaked them all out.
I mean, if I was fucking with people and they wanted to burn the Ouija board, I would have let them.
All right, but
that would have been
think
funnier, and I would get away with it.
Right, you would. And that is a possibility that did happen.
Like me would also, yes.
That is a possibility that did happen.
That sounds hilarious.
But wouldn't you want credit for that? Like several years down the road, like.
Well, that's the thing. Like when you do things, and when you receive credit for them, are completely different. Like I think it's completely fine to do a certain number of good deeds and receive no credit for it, but it just irks at you a little bit.
But when you do a bad deed and you like want to tell people, that's right, I got this. I did that.
I scared someone that one time. Like that does no.
Well, like my mom still tells the story. So like, that would be so funny if one of her siblings were like, yeah, that was actually me. But it wasn't,
That'd be hilarious if, like, 40 years later, they're just like, by the way, I'm the one that took your mitten.
Yeah, but they didn't hide the mitten. Like, she'd been looking for it for a solid,
Well, she just happened to know where it was.
Couple weeks. That would be a long setup.
All right, the ghost hid the mitten then.
She probably had putting it up there.
Well, you can't prove to me that the ghost hid the mitten.
I can't prove to you, but it's an eyewitness account from several different people who've told the same story.
Yeah, but they've corroborated the same story a million times. And one of them could technically be... Whatever.
Another time...
You're just...
Another time, my Aunt Amy was sleeping at the edge of her bed.
As one does.
Yeah, she was sleeping at the edge of her bed.
As one does. Great.
So,
cool.
She automatically felt like this...
If this story disappoints me, I'm going to tweak your nipple.
Okay. I'm going to set it up. She was at the edge of her bed.
Don't use that voice. Dear God. Dear God, Sam, I can't handle that.
At the edge of her bed. And...
That's good. It's like you're around a campfire.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it like that.
And all of a sudden, she wakes up. It's not sleep paralysis. She thought she had sleep paralysis, but she can move.
Keep going. Fine.
Everything's movable. And she looks at the
all of her bits.
And she looks at the end of her bed, and there's this woman standing there with long... dangly hair, frizzy, and just like it's in her face. It's just kind of like on the side.
I mean, everyone knows that only ghosts have long dangly hair, so it's fine.
Not necessarily, but yeah, she was standing there, and then naturally, you're gonna put the blankets over your face and everything.
Yeah,
And she said she put that. She said she had the blankets on for a good 5 minutes, and looked back and it's still standing there. She screams, "What are you?"
What are you?
Yeah, who are you? Oh no, she said, "Say something." And
say something. Is that the first thing she said?
Yeah, because it was freaky. I mean, there's this innocent looking.
She wasn't dreaming.
And then.
Oh, I mean, you were there, so
well, no.
You know that she wasn't dreaming.
Well, she told me she wasn't dreaming.
Oh, she told you she wasn't dreaming. Okay.
Yes, I mean, my aunt's a cognitive woman. She can think. She's gotten through college. I can take her. I can.
She's been through college. She knows when she's dreaming.
I can take her word for it.
Leonardo DiCaprio didn't know when he was dreaming.
When?
In Inception.
Inception, yes, but that's a movie.
But that's a movie. That's not real. But we're talking about ghosts now, so that is real. Get the difference, Brent.
Yes.
Yeah. Shut up.
Okay, but no. So she's sitting there and she pulls her covers over, and it's gone. And then she goes back to sleep. But that couldn't
as
been
you
a dream.
do. Yeah. You go right back to sleep. If someone breaks into your home.
Okay, no.
You yell at them.
No.
And then they leave, and you just go right back to sleep.
No. Okay,
and
no.
sleep like a little baby.
Okay, no.
Everything's fine. There's nothing wrong in the world. No, there's nobody in the house or anything. Just
Shut
go
up.
back to sleep. It's fine.
Shut up.
That's not how dreams work or anything. You just go back to sleep. You do something weird, like say something like, no, like, yeah, okay, no, keep going. She goes back to sleep.
No, she actually doesn't go back to sleep.
She does go back to sleep.
I believe she told me.
So you were there, right? No, she told you. She told you she went back to sleep.
Are you calling my aunt stupid? Are you calling my mom stupid? What are you saying?
Really, just you?
Well, okay, and why am I stupid? Because they're seeing these things.
Really stupid.
I'm not stupid.
You're really stupid.
I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid.
Let's be real.
I'm not stupid.
We gotta be real.
I'm not stupid.
Have you ever been tested for mental retardation? I'm being completely serious. Do you have some sort of... Are you on the spectrum? Sam, don't look at me like that.
That hurts. That actually hurts. He's being so judgmental about these stories, and then he calls me mentally retarded.
I didn't call you mentally retarded.
You said I was on the spectrum.
I asked if you were. I was just wondering.
Well, no, I'm not. I took an IQ test. I'm fine.
I mean...
My IQ is at a normal place that most people are. But no, she looked around the house.
Okay.
Her and her husband looked around the house.
Her husband, huh?
Yeah, he was in the bed.
Was he dreaming too?
No, he couldn't wake up. She couldn't wake him up.
She couldn't wake him up.
Yeah, she shook him. He wouldn't wake up.
It's a very strange detail, and this story full of strange details that don't fit together.
Well, I wasn't there. So
you weren't there.
But I'm remembering the details as I go.
As you go, okay. Go for it.
My goodness, Brent. Why are you being so judgmental?
I'm not being judged. I'm not judging
Yes,
anyone.
you are. You're judging totally.
I'm not passing judgment. I'm just saying that your story is bullshit. And I hate
it's
you.
not. How is it BS?
I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Go on. Tell your story.
So she looked around. So she looked around the house.
All right.
And they both looked around the house, made sure no one was in there, no door. All the doors were still locked. Everything was fine.
Cool.
So then she went back to bed.
All right.
Freaky, right?
Yeah.
Another story.
Wait, what? Was that the end of the story?
Yeah. So she went back to bed.
I kept interrupting you. There was no climax to that. She just went back to bed.
Well, that's how real life stories happen, dude. There's no real climax in life. It's just kind of...
I mean, no. A good story has a real climax.
Okay.
A good real story
I got
has
you
a
one.
real climax.
I got you one.
I mean, I have these stories I can pull up and read you at any time.
Yeah, well, dude,
but if you have more...
these aren't eyewitness accounts, bro.
Yeah, but they're fun stories.
These don't have possibility of being real. Okay.
Of course they do. Everything does.
Well, yeah, they do. But you're right. But okay, so my mother, my mother was dating this guy named Dick LaFlame.
What?
I'm serious.
What?
I'm serious. That was his name.
Oh my god!
He now goes by Rick LaFlame. It's great. It's great. Dick LaFlame.
I wish your dad was Dick LaFlame.
Yeah, that'd be so great. And he seems like a pretty cool guy. My mom could be remarried to Dick LaFlame, but
hold on, that's an amazing name. I just need a minute.
Yeah,
we just brushed over that.
It's pretty great.
Dick LaFlame. Oh shit. Okay, go on.
I've already gotten my laughs out.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah, so it's not.
That's amazing. How old was she? How old were they?
They were around like 19.
So I can paint the image in my head. Okay,
They were like our age at this point.
Yeah, they were our age. Okay.
So she was like, she was actually no, they're probably around 18 because I think she was a senior in high school at this point.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, so she would hang out with him a lot, obviously, their boyfriend and girlfriend.
Cool.
And there would always be this creepy girl, this creepy like older lady, like kind of following them around. Like not even like following them around, but like she would take Dick LaFlame's popsicle sticks. Yeah, she would like take his popsicle.
Hold on, repeat that sentence, please.
She would take Dick LaFlame's popsicle sticks.
Okay, go on.
And just weird stuff like that. He thought she had like.
Wait, why did he have popsicle sticks?
He just eat a popsicle, throw it in the trash, and she would like take it from the trash.
What?
Yeah, they thought she had like a mental condition. She was like an older lady. They had like contacted the authorities on her a couple times because like she would always show up where they were.
Oh no.
She had this long red hair, and she was just like really weird. Apparently, just really, really weird.
Which is very sad.
So one day, she'd always give my mom dirty looks because I think she liked Dick LaFlame.
I'm sure she did.
I think she liked Dick LaFlame.
Sorry, I just can't get over the name. I really can't.
So
holy shit. Dick LaFlame.
But yeah, so she was like, she was one night. It was a full moon. Okay, a full moon.
Oh, okay.
It was really nice
Paint
out.
the scene.
It was really nice out.
Oh.
So my mom opened the windows and she was like, "This is really nice. It's like a fall night, just really pretty, beautiful night out."
Okay.
So she opens the windows and she like kind of sits down, and she can't move.
What?
She can't move.
She can't.
She physically cannot move.
Hold on, you get the glitter on your cheek. She
yeah.
can't move?
Yeah, she physically cannot move, and then she feels next to her.
What?
Like something sit next to her.
Okay.
Something large.
She can't like look over.
No.
Okay.
She's like sitting there, just like in paralysis.
All right.
And she feels, and she's like, kind of doing this thing, and then she's like, she can't move, and she just feels this dark presence over her. This really dark presence, just like terrible feeling. I thought she was drugged, but no, she was sitting there.
I feel like she's having a seizure.
Maybe. But no. Then she was sitting there. She can't move, and she feels this thing coming over, and she's like, she screams.
Is this thing coming over?
She screams, and then she's able to she gets up, and she like walks towards her window, and there's that lady standing in some ceremonial dress under the moonlight, freaking looking up at her in her room.
Ceremonial.
It looks like a ceremonial kind of like Wiccan dress.
It wasn't just she was out in her 90 and she was just having to walk around town.
It looked like a raggedy kind of, just like old. It looked really old, apparently. Like something like very ancient. But no, she was standing there just looking at her. And then my mom, she sits down. I mean, she like yells at her, like, "What are you doing?" And then the girl just walks away. But yeah, dang. Like, that story always scared me. I mean, this is why I believe in ghosts, is because these eyewitness accounts that my family has dealt with.
All this for Dick LaFlame.
Yeah, Dick LaFlame.
Dick LaFlame.
She didn't bother them after that, though. Crazy. Okay, so pull up some of your stories.
Yeah, well, I was looking at this website, on AmericanFolklore.net, looking for scary ghost stories, and I was just looking at the different names. I was like, oh, maybe we can pick one, whichever one like jumps out at me, and then I saw this one called "Where's My Liver?"
Oh my
so
gosh!
I clicked on that immediately, right? Okay. And so here's a short story. So it's "Where's My Liver?" It's known as an Ontario ghost story.
Okay.
From the book Spooky Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Spooky Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Go straight to the store and don't fool around, his mother said sternly as she handed over the money. Your father's boss is coming to dinner tonight, and we're having his favorite meal of liver and onions.
Okay.
Liver and onions. It's important that we make a good impression.
Ooh.
So get the best liver they've got.
Ooh.
I will, Ma. Tommy sulked. His mother had really been after him since he brought home a failing report card. Tommy grabbed his bicycle from the garage and rode down.
Let's just assume it's a typo and it's the.
And rode down the street. Then saw his friend Chad. Come on, Tommy. Chad
Come
called.
on, Tommy.
The gang's playing baseball over at the park and we need a pitcher. Immediately, all thoughts of his errand fled Tommy's mind. The boys headed towards the park. Tommy pitched a no-hitter to win the game for his team, but by the time it was over, it was dark. Then Tommy remembered his errand. The liver! He gasped.
Crap.
I've got to get to the store! But all the local groceries were closed. My mom's going to kill me, he gasped.
So he gets his own liver.
Yeah, he digs out his own. Yeah, he's like, oh man, my mom's going to kill me. I might as well just dig open myself and use my own liver.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure he knows he has a liver. He's only like 10 years old.
Maybe he's going to kill one of his friends and take their liver.
That's exactly what's going to happen. I'm glad you placed your bet so early in this story.
It's a pretty short story.
My mom's going to kill me, he gasped. First the bad report card, now this. He would be grounded for life. Instead of that, I'm going to take the other team's livers and mash them all together. Yeah. It is a really short story. I expect it'll escalate quickly.
I hope so. I mean, come on.
As he rode home past the cemetery, he got an idea. It was an awful idea, but it would say, hold on.
Is this going where I think it is?
That can't be serious.
I'm right. I think I'm right. He's going to dig up a body and take one of their livers.
Oh my fucking Christ. But it would save him from the even more awful fate that awaited him if he came home without a liver. His great-uncle had died a few days ago and had been buried in the cemetery.
Oh, no.
What harm would it do to remove it? His uncle certainly didn't need it anymore. That shit has been decaying. It's got formaldehyde in it.
It's got so much disease.
It's been rotting a few days ago.
That's terrible. You're going to kill your mommy.
I mean, I like that this is the problem we have. Not that it's coming from a human or anything. Not that the fact that that kid doesn't know how to cut open a body and find the liver to dig it out of his uncle.
That's so screwed up.
Like, this kid has probably been killing cats his whole life.
Oh yeah, this kid's a psychopath, straight up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Man. His uncle certainly didn't need it anymore. Tommy hurried home as silently as he could and got his father's shovel. He returned to the cemetery and began digging up his great-uncle's grave.
Oh, man.
That night, his mother cooked up the liver and onions, and the boss raved about the meal, and had such a good time that he didn't leave until quite late. Because he was fucking his mom. Tommy went to bed that night, relieved he had gotten away with it.
Oh my God.
I'm sure he was. He fell asleep and I'm sure he didn't feel anything at all.
No,
he's
nothing.
A goddamn
he
psychopath.
just digged up his freaking
great uncle and ate his liver. Probably with fava beans. You goddamn animal.
That's so screwed up.
He fell asleep almost as soon as his head hit the pillow, but woke with a start soon after, sure that he had heard a voice.
Oh boy.
Where's my liver? A ghostly voice rose up from the staircase, deep and guttural. Tommy gasped in fear and flung himself under the covers as a thud of heavy footsteps reached the top of the steps. This is just like your stories. He's just going straight back to sleep like nothing's ever happened. Thump, thump, fine. Thump, thump, thump. The footsteps grew nearer until they reached Tommy's door. Who's got my liver? The horrible voice asked again. Go away! Go away! Tommy whispered repeatedly. His whole body trembled in terror as once more the voice asked, Where's my liver? Who's got my liver? Sheer terror made him suddenly bold. Tommy threw back the covers and found the shriveled white face of his great uncle right above him. We ate your liver! He shouted. I know you did, Tommy. The rotting corpse of his great uncle said softly, stretching out his bony hands towards the boy's shaking body. Tommy screamed. The next morning, Tommy's parents discovered their son lying dead on top of his bed. his liver had been ripped right out of his body.
Oh.
But the autopsy proved that the boy had already died of fright before his liver was removed.
Well, that kind of takes the edge off of it.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's good. At least, he didn't live through that.
At least he didn't live.
So he has the medical knowledge to dig out this man's liver. He brings this rotting liver to his mom, and his mom's like, "Oh yeah, you definitely got this from the store."
Yeah. Well, you wrap it up in like saran or something.
Yeah, he's got like that little platform he put it on. He's got like plastic wrap over it. There's like a price tag on it. He put it on everything.
This kid.
And it's just completely brown and terrible, and it's full of like maggots and stuff.
I love how he thought about this before he like went and asked the neighbors.
He didn't go. Yeah,
like,
he didn't go home and say like, "Oh man, I feel bad. My mom's really cross at me." Or anything. He's like, no, I'm immediately going to jump straight ahead to, I'm going to tear organs out of my rotting family member.
I hate to say this, but it's probably for the best that Tommy's dead because he probably would have had some very bad...
That was not going to be his last human liver.
No.
No, of course not.
No, cannibalized.
Yeah. Tommy deserved that completely.
It's Hannibal Lecter.
That's what I was getting at with the Fava Beans thing.
Yep.
Oh, man. That's great. And he just fed it to that unsuspecting guest. That made me think of Hannibal, too. Wow.
That's Hannibal as a kid.
That's totally Hannibal.
If he died by his uncle.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a good question for you.
I've got a good answer.
Jesus Christ, Sam. All right. Would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf?
Vampire.
Why do you say?
Because when vampires eat someone, they just suck their blood from their neck, and then the person will become a vampire. And then they'll have a hope of living another life. But with werewolves, they just rip the crap out of everyone. Like, that's gross. I don't want that blood on my hands, like, nasty.
I see.
Also, I kind of like to be well-shaven, and that would be a difficult task when you're a werewolf. Then again, werewolves only have to deal with their crap once a month, so it's like having a period.
Yeah, it's great. What if, like, on top of, normally your significant other having that time of the month and you have to deal with that, she just also happened to turn into a werewolf at the same time and, like, goes rampage. I mean, at that point, you can just, it's fine. At that point, you can just, like, probably chain her up and lock her in the basement, and that would be, understandable.
Yeah.
Like, because, like, she literally will kill someone if she's let loose.
You just gotta know when the full moon is.
But it's sort of the same thing. It's sort of not acceptable to chain up your girlfriend if she's on her period.
No.
But sometimes it's necessary, I don't know why I keep getting crap for this.
I agree.
Sometimes you need to.
I mean, chaining up, that's a different story. I don't think we should chain our girlfriends up. But
I don't know.
But what I do think is sometimes...
I hate it when women have rights,
Stop. I hate it when women eat.
Yeah.
No. I think maybe when your girlfriend's on her period, maybe if they really have a lot of problems with their like PMS and stuff, I think maybe you shouldn't see them during that time.
I don't know. If they want you to, you should.
I don't know. It's like, are you gonna yell at me? Or are you gonna rip my eyes out? I don't know.
I mean, just don't piss them off.
It's easy.
Not easy.
But I was talking about, I was talking to you earlier about the stereotype about leaving your toilet seat up.
Yeah, what was that about?
Okay, so, I didn't know that was an actual thing, so I left the toilet seat up, just naturally, it was a reflex.
Okay.
And my girlfriend, Honey, she's like, you left the toilet seat up the last time. I'm like, so you can just put it down. Like,
okay. Yeah.
I don't know why that's such a big deal. Why do girls find that? No, I'm generalizing, but why do a lot of girls, and
because it is sort of like a classic stereotypical thing of like, oh, he left the toilet seat up.
Yeah, what's that? Why is that such a big deal?
I live in a house full of boys, now I leave the toilet seat up. I mean, like, it's just as much effort to put the seat down as it is to put it back up.
Exactly. It's why.
I mean, the debt should be upon the person who originally moved it.
Yeah, why do we have to put your toilet seat up? Why can't you put our toilet seat down, bro?
I don't usually put the toilet seat up anyway.
So we did have an argument about that, and we eventually came to a compromise.
You came to a compromise on toilet seats?
Yes.
Dude, just put it down. Who cares?
We came to a compromise on toilets. Because I was like, Sonny, it wasn't a long argument. It was like, Sonny, that's so stereotypical. And she was like, okay, we'll have a compromise then. And
I'm glad she's trying to fix things.
But yeah, so
she sees a problem.
So she was like, so when I go to the bathroom, I'm gonna put the toilet seat up for you, and when you go to the bathroom, you'll put it down for me. Like, so I don't know. It's so
What?
stupid.
That's just more effort on both parts.
Yeah,
To just remember
I
these
think we
rules.
shouldn't have to worry about the toilet seat. I mean, it's a toilet seat. Why do we have to argue about a toilet seat? I don't. But why is that a thing? Why is that a stereotypical thing
I don't understand
that people
why
abide
you're
by?
having this problem.
It's not a reoccurring problem. I'm just
It's
saying.
not a problem at all. Why are you talking about this?
I'm just saying, like,
This is such an odd thing.
I know. Spooky toilet seats.
Oh yeah, remember the toilet guy from Majora's Mask?
Yeah,
He was a spooky toilet seat man.
he was also.
Oh, poor dude. He
he was-
needs some paper.
He was also in Skyward Sword.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, didn't he like only come out at night or something?
Yeah, it was a side quest. So
That's right.
So on the side quest, you get this love letter from one of the bullies. One of the douches in the beginning. One of those
you
guys.
get a love letter from Bruce.
But not like towards you, but like he wants you to deliver it to a girl. And Link had heard earlier that this thing wanted paper. So I'm like, so you have the choice to either give it to the girl or give it to the monster in the toilet. So naturally, I'm gonna put it to the toilet.
That's funnier, yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, "You gave it to that weirdo in the bathroom, didn't you?" And he like ran away crying, and I thought it was kind of funny. But like, I was thinking, Link.
Didn't he give you like a heart piece or something?
Yeah, I think he got like a heart piece. But
okay.
He was like, I'm like, Link, this is the bathroom. There's probably toilet paper in there. Just give it the toilet paper.
Like, no, I'm sending a message.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like that. Like, that's so funny.
That's very funny.
So I looked at this like picture and it's Link. It's like love letter, more like toilet paper.
Wow.
It was
amazing. Man, it's so late. I'm so tired.
Me too.
It's 8:30. It's not that late.
It's not that late.
Oh shit. We didn't leave that party until like 2 or 3.
No, well, yeah, it was like 4, dude.
We didn't get home till 4,
Yeah,
but we didn't leave the party till like 2 or 3.
And then we went in the school.
Yeah, we went in the school.
Don't listen. Shh. I hope like MTSU like police aren't listening right now. They're like, on this day,
Dude, fix your fucking lock at the Dramatic Farts building.
Yeah, that
Like,
thing was straight open.
It was straight up like hanging off the door. Fix the lock.
Straight open.
It's not our fault.
It's not our fault.
We didn't even do anything. We were just looking around.
I had to go to the bathroom, so I went into an open door.
Yeah.
That didn't say no trespassing. So they almost went to that one on the 3rd floor, on the 2nd floor.
On the 2nd floor, it did say, stop, no, don't go in here. And I was just like, Sam, what are you doing? Let's not go in there. I like that I was being read. You wanted to look for ghosts.
Yeah.
You heard that the Dramatic Farts building was haunted.
Yeah.
It does look old and creepy, but
they
it's
were
not
telling
fucking
stories,
haunted.
and like they were like, it's an Asian ghost. It's a female Asian ghost.
Excuse me?
That lives in...
It sounds like a sexy as hell ghost.
That lives... Well, she's like very malicious apparently, but she lives in... Or she's upset. She's a very upset ghost.
Very upset ghost. You told me that she was in the women's
She was in
the women's restroom on the 3rd floor.
The women's restroom?
The women's restroom on the 3rd floor. And we were like almost about to go in there, and I was like, no. Oh my god, no, I'm not going into the women's bathroom.
We really should have, though.
I mean, I guess no one was there anyway.
Yeah.
I guess we could have, but no, it just felt wrong. I didn't want to do it at all.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't it be like... Okay, so let me tell... Okay, just making a scenario here.
Let's preface. It's like 3 a.m. We're walking around campus, and we're just like, let's just go run around the Dramatic Farts building just because we're here, you know?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we were just farting around the Dramatic Farts building, and we were just looking around and just went to the different floors, and Sam was like, I heard that this place is haunted. It's haunted on the 3rd floor. Let's go up there. I was like, okay, sure, whatever. It sounds like fun. It's 3 a.m. I'm like not drunk at all. Let's go.
We were pretty drunk.
Just a little bit. We were just a little bit like buzzed residually.
Yeah.
I was definitely sobering up so I could drive, but god damn.
Oh man.
So we go up there, and then what? We just kind of looked around. Nothing
We just
really
looked around.
happened.
Nothing really happened.
I really, really wanted something to happen.
I kind of wanted to leave early because I was scared.
Oh, that's why you were leaving?
Yeah, I was scared.
You were getting really scared, and I was like, dude, it's fine. Like,
well, okay, so
seriously.
let me make a scenario here. What if we were just sitting there and we look behind us and there's this Asian ghost lady just standing there looking at you? What would you do? Like, how would that affect your views?
oh, well, okay then. Well, But the thing is that didn't happen.
I'm just saying, like, what if it did?
The thing is that didn't happen.
We gotta put ourselves in these scenarios.
Well, first of all, obviously, first, I'd think, like, oh shit, get me out of here. And then afterwards, I'd think, like, there has to be some reason that happened that I can explain. You know, like, maybe I was a little bit still fucked up from that party.
But what if we both saw it?
Maybe we were a little bit fucked up. Like, if you had told me, if you had described the ghost in detail,
But we both
would have seen the same thing.
But yeah, but
That's how that works.
I didn't explain. I wouldn't.
You didn't explain it to me though.
Exactly. So
but if we had seen it, that would have been a little bit more proof. But you know, we didn't. See
okay, then let's say we go out, we run, and we go down, and we're in your car. Then we look up, and it's looking at us through the window. We're out of there at that point.
Booting out of there. Yeah,
yeah, we're out of there.
No way.
But that would be freaky. That's what I was afraid of.
That wasn't gonna happen though.
No, it wasn't. I could tell. But
stop playing with my salt bag.
Your salt bag.
I use it to keep all my residual salts that I get. You know, when I'm editing this shit and I hear you do stupid things, I have to go. I have to deposit my extra salt in that bag.
I thought they were bath salts.
Yeah, it's bath salts.
Well, it's a good Halloween-y kind of thing. It turns into a zombie.
Good old zombie party.
Yeah.
That'd be quite the theming.
Yeah, for a Halloween party.
You
spike the everything with bath salts.
Spike the everything, yeah.
Like spike the punch or something. Dude, that would suck. It's like the episode of Always Sunny.
Yeah.
That would suck so bad.
Oh man, they got sufficiently turned though. Someone crashed a car. That's like Dee's 5th car though. That was the funny part. It's been almost an hour. This has been this has been the Video Birds Halloween special, everyone.
Podcast. I love you guys.
I love you all. I have a drink. It's a Monday. Someone will be listening to this years to come, though.
Yeah, I mean, drink respectively, dude. It doesn't really matter.
Respectively.
Also, pumpkin spice. Just stop that.
Just ease up on the pumpkin spice a little bit.
Too much of it around. Pumpkin spice bagels. That's when I drove. No,
really?
Pumpkin spice.
Underwear.
No, it was
pumpkin spice edible underwear. That's where I draw the line.
Where I drew the line, it was pumpkin spice sparkling grape juice.
What?
It did not taste good. It did not taste good. It just tasted like pumpkin spice sparkling grape juice. That is where I drew the line.
Pumpkin spice.
It's too much, guys. It's too much. I know it's festive, but it's too much. Dog.
I don't even like pumpkin flavor that much.
Not really, no. I mean, the Starbucks coffee is pretty good.
It's all right.
It's alright. It's alright.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's too much. Too much pumpkin spice, bro.
Too much pumpkin spice, everybody. Let's ease up a little bit. As a society, as a whole.
If it was like Christmas and you made everything eggnog flavored, that would be annoying, right?
Eggnog's shitty, though.
I love eggnog. What are you talking about, dog?
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Have a nice, spooky day. You rascals. 2016.
Rascals, go trick-or-treating, kids.
Video Birds Forever. Videobirdadventures.com. Video Birds Forever and ever. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, that's when you press the stop button.